Brothers, sisters, find friends that grow with you. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean that people don't have to believe like we believe. They don't have to agree with everything that we think, every aspect of ourselves that we are. They just have to be willing to grow in our relationship with them, our interactions with them, our connection to them. If somebody is not willing to grow with you, if somebody is not willing to evolve, relationship-wise, in your personal growth together, then that's not a friend worth having. That's not a friend that will back you up when you need it most. It's not a friend who will put you further ahead and not tear you down. It's not a friend who'll be true to themselves as a person and to you as somebody who they care about. Find friends that you can grow with. Because let me give an example that has happened to me recently. Now, I have a friend. Now, I didn't like some of the stuff that he said. And, I was like, okay, let me give it a few days. Let me give it a couple days. Let me think about it. Let me really process this so I'm making the right decision. Because it was to the point where I'm like, and this was kind of a stupid assumption. Like, I shouldn't have assumed this because it really wasn't on that level. But I was like, okay, here's what I really want to say to this person. Am I going to have to fight him if I say this? And I was like, okay, I'm willing to do that because this needs to be said. I need to say what really bugged me about what he said. And I need to tell him straight up, you can't do that again. You can't say that shit again. And so I talked to this friend, and it turns out he was like, okay, man, I have no problem with that. I really didn't know it affected you that way. I didn't know that, this was a sore topic for you. I won't do it again. And, and then we started talking about how he's been through that as well, been through similar experiences. And we actually connected even more because I was honest with him. And our relationship grew because we started to see that we were kind of in the same situation. We just didn't understand each other at the time. Now, this is how you find a friend that you can grow with. Because the value of honesty just really, it's really underrated. Because to be honest with somebody, to be honest with yourself and the people around you, it's something that you don't really get a lot of. I mean, most people have friends, the vast majority of people have friends that they can't be truly honest with. That if they're truly honest with about either how sensitive they are about this topic or how, they're going through a tough time and so just ease up. Or maybe, I need support, help me out, I'm going through a hard time, build me up. Vast majority of people have friends that'll say, I don't know how to deal with that, so I'm going to keep you at a distance. I hope it works out for you. They might not say those exact words, but I guarantee you most so-called friends in this world will react in a way that's like, okay, man, yeah, keep your chin up. They won't really try to be emotionally invested in the problem that you have, in the situation you're going through, in, how you feel about even something they did or said. A lot of people want to go on the defensive. A lot of people want to say, okay, well, I didn't mean it like that. Why are you taking it that way? If you have a problem with me, why did we even talk in the first place? I mean, if you're going to be so sensitive, why should I even be around you? They'll inevitably go on the defensive, most people. Now, it takes a true person to say, okay, hey, I didn't know it affected you that way. I can kind of relate 'cause this other thing happened to me, and let's move forward. Let's move past this, and I won't press you in that way again. I won't bring up this topic again. And it really takes a true friend to do that. It really takes an emotionally aware, emotionally strong person to say, I respect you, and I've been vulnerable like that too. It takes a strong person. So find friends that you can grow with, because really that's the only friends you should have, because all these other friends that most people have is where it's just like I don't want to say dude bro relationship, but I'm going to use that example, a dude bro relationship where it's just like, it's just on such a basic level that, not all dude bros are like this, but just on such a basic level where it's just, there's no depth to it. And even if there's no depth to you, this is a searing analysis of who you could possibly be. But even if you don't have a lot of depth, then there's going to be times when you go through hard things and you're going to be grasping for answers. There's going to be times when you're grasping for truth and that you need support. And even if you don't know how to express it, you just say some basic things. And if you have friends around you who will not show you that support, it's going to be very bad, because especially if you don't usually think about things deeply, I really don't want most of the people who watch this video to not think about things deeply. I hope you think about things deeply, but if you don't, you're going to want people around you who are willing to support you, even if they don't either. A lot of people don't know what to say, don't know how to console you, don't know how to bring you to a level that you are at. And we feel like we're dragged down by certain emotions, certain instances in our lives. But even people who don't know how to bring you back up to that level of evenness, balance, ones that truly care about you will do their damnedest, and they will try their best, and they will fight for you. They will fight for you even when nobody's looking, even when you don't even notice it. And I'm lucky to have a couple friends like that, and I'm looking forward to finding new friends like that, because I've only really kept the few. I don't have a lot of close friends. I've only kept the few friends that I have, that I hang out with a lot, that I'm really close to, because they were real, because they were true. And I've let go a lot of other people, because I started to realize that these people don't give a damn about me. They just care about the fun shit we do together. So that's not on the level. And that's really why a lot of my relationships turned out bad as well, as far as romantic relationships. And most of my romantic relationships was before I really started delving into myself. So it's really interesting to become a person who is on that level, especially when it comes to finding a romantic partner, a woman who is on that same level. Because for the vast majority of my life, it's always been a very basic level of understanding of relationship. But anyway, that's another topic. Anyway, find friends that will grow with you, that will be there for you when you need the most, even if they don't know how to be. Find ones that will try. And then that's the kind of friends that you need. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, shoot that thumbs up down there. If you want to shoot a comment in the comment section below, if any of this sounded interesting and you want to shoot down an idea down there as far as your ideas about the topic, feel free to do so. And feel free to support me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/darkrealist. Capital D, capital R. Thank you very much for watching, and all of you, have a great day.